Hello, friends. I'm Jamal. I'm here to talk about sports. I'll mainly stick to football, and you're welcome. Mm. It's almost exactly what I imagine sweaty balls taste like. Ugh. Thanks, Obama.
One man. He has been chosen. This is his last chance to save the world. Critics are calling it the best comedy of the year.
All I want to do is to help you understand you don't have to be wrong anymore. Flip a switch and believe something different.
Everything is about to change.
Yeah!
Tampa Bay beat the Saints after getting trounced at home. The Jaguars won. The Raiders won. The Redskins won. Hell, the Redskins beat the Rams a week after the Rams beat Seattle. Last week, Tony Romo was Captain Comeback. This week, they're wondering when is he going to come back. Injury prone. San Francisco went from flawless to hopeless. And Minnesota, the team they beat Detroit. And yeah, the Titans went from dominatrix to gimp. Such is the life of an NFL fan. Parity reigns. You never know what's going to happen week to week. The only thing that's a constant is the Patriots cheating. There are at least 520 reasons it sucks to be a Titans fan. The offensive line is one of them. Winnie the Putasi needs to learn how to block. I don't care if he practices more, prays, asks a humpalump, takes steroids. Really doesn't matter. It just needs to happen. And soon. There are a lot of ways to win in the NFL. The list of things that you can't do, absolutely can't do, is pretty short. You can't beat your fiance. Well, you can, you just can't do it on video. You can't beat your kids. Well, you probably could, just not right after somebody beats their fiance on video. You can't deflate footballs, get caught and lie about it. Actually, you can. Really, the only thing you can't do is give up big plays with an inability to make big plays. That's number one and number final. It is a number. Final is a number. Shut up. Now, there are things that make it harder to win. Penalties, for one. There are things that make it easier to win, too. Solid halftime adjustments. Nice running game. Shortcut to winning. Quarterback. It all boils down to quarterback. Mariota hasn't thrown an interception yet, technically. At some point, that streak might matter. And really, it's pretty cool, actually, in a way, when you think about it. The fact that he had that streak in preseason, training camp, whatever. Then he threw that interception, everybody stopped talking about it. The next time he's thrown an interception, he doesn't have one yet. It'll be nice to look back on sometime, but right now it matters about as much as a 520 post. It was an up and down performance with a lot of mistakes. A lot of them. He won't be happy. He won't be satisfied. Neither should you. Mariota really needs to learn how to protect the football. And there were some severe rookie mistakes. Severe. I like the perseverance. I like a couple of the throws. The one back across the field to Fasano. Good awareness. The touchdown to DGB. Hope I see a hell of a lot more than that in the coming weeks. His accuracy wasn't there today. At least not like we've come to expect, especially when throwing to Douglas, I felt. I need to rewatch this game, but on my first watch, a lot of throws to Douglas, they just were not on the same page. The injury might have played a part, but his accuracy today was not what we've come to expect. I'd like to see better accuracy throughout. I'd also like to see fewer severe rookie mistakes. For that matter, I'd also like to see a successful deep ball or two. And I'd like to see him take fewer hits. My God, please, let him take fewer hits. I went back and timed it. There were at least a few plays. The other team broke the sound barrier, getting through our offensive line. And that's a bad joke, but not as bad as the play. On defense, I thought it was a pretty solid game. They held Cleveland in check throughout most of the afternoon, almost as well as Cleveland held them on that final touchdown. But you can't give up that final touchdown, even if you're held. Big plays kill. Ask Chris Johnson, how much is a big play worth? His bank account? It'll tell you. They're worth a lot. This secondary cannot continue to make those plays, but unfortunately I suspect they will. We need McCourty back pronto. Wouldn't be bad to have a clone of McCourty as well. Never know if it's too much to ask unless you ask. I'm asking. I need to go back and rewatch this game, especially on the defensive side. But Al Woods flashed. A couple of recoveries of those fumbles might have changed the outcome of the game. Punt coverage might have changed the outcome of the game as well. Nothing you can do now except for, if you're a member of the punt coverage team, hang yourself. I'm kidding, don't hang yourself. Suicide is wrong. Pick a teammate, hang him. Do us all a favor. Now, if you've been paying attention, I haven't been a member of the Toe Meat fan club for a while now. Probably dates back to when I saw him get more excited about Taco Bell than football. Plus, whatever crappy ad agency he has run his Twitter account is always double tweeting. Ain't nobody got time for that, Chance. Fan club or not, I was actually pretty nervous when he went down, but again, I need to rewatch the game. First watch, I didn't notice him missing as much as I thought I would. And you could look at that as a good or a bad thing, but you're only right if you think it's a bad thing. When you have a guy you pick that high to play guard, you better miss him when he's not in the game. Poster of the week, I'm going to give it to Face. Don't come at me, bro. Not unless you know Fisher's history. Yeah, he beat Seattle. You know who he lost to? Washington, the very next week. Fisher is not a guy who produces consistent teams. That's what his history shows, and guess what? This year, same thing so far. I got tired of it over time. That doesn't mean I'm a Fisher hater. Don't come at me with that crap. I like Fisher, actually. I just don't think he can coach teams to be elite. He just hasn't done it. Not consistently. Consistently, he loses to bad teams, gets up for division games. Victory over Seattle? Whoop-de-doo. Tweet of the week, and I think this might be the second time. I'm going to go to Tom Gower. He pointed out the Jacks are in first place right now. The reason I like it, even beyond the other results this week, it reminds us nothing matters right now. Jacksonville first place? Please. Thread of the week. And unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably already seen this one. Fran Tarkenton, nice humble guy, wrote a letter to Marcus Mariota. Somebody who did something special, recognizing that somebody else did something special. And it's meaningful. Look, I do the same thing all the time. Well, you guys really don't do much that's special. But as soon as you do, I promise, I'll let you know. I'll even write a letter on titansreport.com, open thread, in your honor for doing something special. Just start soon, please. This team is not as good as you thought they were. I tried to warn you last week with the Jets. I said, always remember the Jets game. But did you listen? No, you got excited. And I can't really blame you, but I am going to blame you. I can do whatever I want, even if I say I can't. Nobody wanted to heed my advice. Full steam ahead. Let's rename the team Winnesee, which is a stupid name. Now, let me take a step back. We curb stomped Tampa Bay, and now reality set in. Still, I thought we did a couple of good things this game. We did make those halftime adjustments and got our offense in gear. We did put the brakes on Cleveland's terrible offense, for the most part, except those big plays. Big plays. I like the resilience this team showed. I would have liked the win. Would have liked to win a lot more, actually. Sometimes, though, you just got to find the silver lining and move on. Silver linings are not ideal, but they're better than the poop lining my pants after the end of the first half. I guess it all just reminds me of a riddle, friends. What's worse than nailing a dead baby to a tree? The answer? Only off. We'll see if the Titans can rebound next week. Until then, I'm Jamal, and I'll shtick football.